Welcome to The Burning of the Midnight Lamp, where we are dissecting music history, album by album, and track by track. And we have arrived at the last track on Sparks' album, Angst in My Pants, from 1982. It's their 11th album, it's the 11th track, and the track is called Eaten by the Monsters of Love.
Sounds promising. As usual, I have not heard it before.
This was also one of the singles from the album, although it was only released in the US. So we're moving away from the deep cuts into more single territory again here. So let's have a listen at it and discuss it afterwards.
Don't let it get me, don't let it get me out, don't let it get me, don't let it get me out, don't let it get me out, don't let it get me. Well, it's Saturday night and I'm still free and I ain't even gonna be eaten by the monster of love. Don't let it get me. It's hard to fight it off much more. I hear it trailing by the door, eaten by the monster of love. Don't let it get me. It ain't a pretty sight to see the way it leaves them. It chews them up and spits out creatures with those goo-gooing eyes. Sick smiles, it just eyes. And my father said, don't worry son, but look at him, he should have run. Eaten by the monster of love. Don't let it get me out, don't let it get me out, don't let it get me out, don't let it get me out. Well, it's worse than war, it's worse than death. There ain't too many left who ain't been eaten by the monster of love. Buy a dog and that might help, but sometimes though a dog gets grabbed and eaten by the monster of love. It ain't a pretty sight to see the way it leaves them. It chews them up and spits out creatures with those goo-gooing eyes. Sickly smiles, it just eaten by the monster of love. Let it puff, let it puff. Eaten by the monster of love. I hate to cry, but I just ain't the time. Don't let it get me. 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 Well, I know some really good people overcoming piece by piece. They were eaten by the monster of love. And sometimes it takes a nip at me, but I'm too quick to ever be eaten by the monster of love. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me out. Well, eaten by the monster of love. 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 Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me. Don't let it get me out.
And there we are at the end.
Yeah. It's a catchy song. Can't deny that. I liked it. It's not super catchy, but with some other more popular production, it could have been a super catchy pop hit, I think. But now it's more of a more quirky indie type of catchy song. Almost like it. I wouldn't say it sabotages. It's catchiness, but has a lot of things that's not typical 80s hit production thing, but a lot of little things that I like. The way they snip the drums in the no reverb in the end of the drums in
the thing that almost sounds like white noise.
Yeah, and
Yeah. That
yeah,
is,
and things like that. I like.
And I would think that was not a very common thing to do at this day and age. The white noise part.
Yeah.
There's white noise and there's the chopped up rhythm, the edited the drum thing.
Yeah. No,
So-
I like the song a lot.
I love
Like
it.
most of the albums. So.
I love the song. Remember first time I heard it, it was it felt very different, and it is different because I don't think you ever hear that type of chanting in a don't let it get me, don't let it get me that it starts with, and that it's just repeated
Yeah.
through to the end of the song. Where it's kind of like that type of voice, which is very uncommon in the Sparks songs, where the vocals are usually quite clean, you could say, and that sort of struck me when I heard it the first time, and it's always been a song that I liked, and very. I mean, you said it catchy, Chris, but I said it's very catchy. I don't know how many times I've sung "Don't Let It Get Me."
Yeah, I would also say it's very catchy, but I get what you say, that it's not a typical type of hit production. Because
But it could have been.
it
But
could have.
They decided to go the quirky, more indie
Yeah,
line.
they went the
with this.
Sparks way.
They went the Sparks way, and good for them.
Yeah. It's also some fun lines in there where it's almost like they've been listening to the Bee Gees with the harmonies. That have you noticed? It's like a couple of Bee Gees harmonies in there.
Bee Gees harmonies.
Yeah.
I can't say I recall it at the moment what you're talking about, but
Well, it's very different from the rest of the song, where it goes, the pitch is much higher.
oh yeah. That's at the end of the. Again,
Don't
is it
let
the
it get
chorus or
me,
is it the bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, now I'm following you. Yeah, that could sound a bit Bee Gees ish. Yeah. The main part of the song is maybe not that untypical for Sparks, but because of that chanting in the beginning, it gives it a flavor of something different in the Sparks catalog. And again, something that I don't think they would come back to in the same way after or later as well.
Did they make a video for this, and since it was a single?
No, it was released as a single in US only. It didn't even have a cover as far as I know. It's only the 7-inch.
Oh, yeah.
And some version of it had the stereo version on the A side and the mono version on the B side. So I don't think they put too much into it, and they didn't do anything on any charts or things like that. But it was played fairly much on the radio.
Why a mono version? 1982. It's not common.
No,
it was common in the 70s, but that doesn't make that much sense.
it would have been easy to pick another song to put on the B side, I guess. But whether or not it was for, it looks like it has been for sale, but it could have been that it was meant more as a promo for the radios, possibly. But it looks like it's out there for sale.
Maybe it was for the radio DJs that were still just playing mono.
Maybe.
Could be.
Yeah.
Nostalgic.
It's a song that has, I could say, more life in the sense that it's been used in different contexts. For example, it was featured in Valley Girl, the movie from 1983, which is one of Nicolas Cage's breakthrough movies. Popular movie back in the days, so there it's featured, and probably that helped gain its popularity. I mean, on this album, it's one of the more played songs. It was the second most played one. Yeah, no, Sherlock Holmes and Angst in My Pants have more.
Yeah.
So the third one. It's a popular track on the album, that's for sure. And it was also used in Cabin Fever 2, Gilmore Girls, and it's been used in The Simpsons, a segment called The Treehouse of Horror.
That is some variety.
Mm. I can imagine that a comedy animation series would love a song like that. And it was played quite extensively around 82, 83, possibly up to around 80 times in all. Since then, it hasn't been played a lot, but it did play it, as far as I can tell, 6 times in 2023.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Only 6?
Yeah, it wasn't a regular on the set list, but they pull it up occasionally. And I like that they do that. I mean, on the last tour, it was the same set list for every concert, I think. I don't think there were any variation.
No, as far as I could see, there's sometime we're having one song less.
Right.
That's the only difference I could find.
Yeah. It's all. I mean, I kind of like it when they do that, but I also like when they have variations. But then, you're always at risk of, they played that song, and then you come to the show and they didn't play that song, and then so you're always at risk of that. So I'm not sure what I like the more, actually.
I think I like more that you can actually go to 2 shows and get different stuff.
Yeah, that's definitely better, of course. But if you only go to one show, it's a bit hit or miss type of thing.
Yeah, it is.
Or, to some degree, it depends on how great those songs are, obviously. They also recorded this track with an artist called Gemma Ray on an EP called Gemma Ray Sings Sparks with Sparks.
Okay.
Maybe we can have a listen to that one.
And this was in
2012. Sorry.
Well, it's Saturday night and I'm still free. But I ain't never gonna be eaten by the monster of love. Don't let it get me. It's hard to fight it off much more. I hear it drooling by the door. Eaten by the monster of love. Don't let it get me. It ain't a pretty sight to see the way it leaves.
I bet this is a cover you approve of.
It chews them up and spits
Very different.
out creatures with those gooey eyes. Sickly smiles. It just ain't right. And my mother said, don't worry, hon. But look at her, she should run. Eaten by the monster of love. It's worse than war, it's worse than
Ron
death.
playing piano.
There ain't too many left.
I would assume so. Can't hear Russell though. I think. Maybe here.
Chorus.
Maybe here.
Pretty sight to see the way it leaves 'em. It chews them up and spits out creatures
Nice
with
image on the cover as well.
gooey eyes. Sickly smiles. It just ain't right. Eaten by the monster of love. Let it hurt, let it hurt.
It's interesting.
Eaten by the monster of love.
It's like a lullaby thing.
Yeah.
Hate to cry, but I just ain't the type.
There's no monsters under the bed.
Sometimes it takes a nip of me.
It's a really surprising cover.
I'm too
As like all the other bands.
Yeah.
eaten by the monster of love.
different, but nice. And not as much of a feel-good song, more of a sinister horror movie version of these Monsters of Love.
Yeah.
I thought that is a feel good for you.
Ooh. Like it dark.
It's an interesting cover. I definitely prefer the original, but it's a cover done right in the sense that if you're first going to do a cover, don't just copy it.
Well, if you're going to copy it note by note, it better be freaking good. But
Yeah.
you can. But this was a very cool way to do it, completely differently. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very different, and even within the song itself, it goes in all kinds of directions. A part of this that sort of reminds me of maybe the little Beethoven style. Wouldn't been too far fetched to be had been recorded with by Sparks around that time. Of course, Chris hasn't heard that yet, but it's when they sort of is focusing even more on just the two of them, and they have no drums on the majority of the songs, for example.
But is it an actual cover when the original band is actually performing
It's
the
a
song?
remake with a
Yeah.
different artist.
Yeah, I haven't looked too much into how this cooperation started. It'd be interesting to know, actually.
Yeah.
Did you have these two songs before and then contacted Sparks, or did he agree to do a cooperation? It's interesting. Also, this is in 2012, so it's just before they went together with Franz Ferdinand and did a full album of cooperations. Maybe this gave them the kick behind to go and do that. Maybe they enjoyed this experience, and now let's do an album type of thing with someone else. Who
That
knows?
could be.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, interesting cover. If we go back to Sparks' version of it, I mentioned Franz Ferdinand here. Could that have been sort of a little bit into that style that they are playing?
It could really work well on that album.
Yeah, I'm not only on that album, but in general.
Yeah, the style and maybe something they could have done live.
Yeah.
But you said, yeah, so they didn't do it live, of course.
No, I don't think they did this one live. No, it'd been fun. It's a fun track. I really like it, and it's a great ending to the album for me.
Yeah, it's a real masterpiece of an album. And I think it also has to do with the fact that it's a very coherent band in here. You don't have this type of there's no egos kind of in the way of the songs. Everyone is just giving their best to the song.
Yeah, of course, judging the album as a whole, and of course, my opinion is based on the first listen, and I haven't heard the whole thing from back to back, but definitely one of the best, up there with Number One in Heaven and Kimono My House. It has a great opening, great ending, and no weak songs in between. Nothing I actively disliked, but most things I actively liked. And even the deep cuts I think were great. Instant Weight Loss and Tarzan and Jane. And but looking at the set list now on the screen here, I think I would pick Sherlock Holmes and Nicotina as immediate favorites. Maybe Angst in My Pants and Monsters of Love could be. No, not sure. But those two at least were great first top songs after the first listen. But I think this album is something that will grow when you listen to it a lot.
It has a great reputation among Sparks fans as well, and you basically say that it lives up to that for you.
Oh yeah,
so far at least.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's hard to disagree with that. Sparks' career, it goes in waves, right? And this is one of their peak periods. But Angst in My Pants, and as we discussed before, we also really love Womp That Sucker. And
Oh yeah,
we
which
talked
is
about-
also a great album. It's also a masterpiece.
yeah,
I would
and,
say.
and depending on and talking and we talked about this before as well, how much more we could say love or plays and streams Angst in My Pants have as the album compared to Womp That Sucker. And I don't feel that the imbalance is as great as the numbers indicate. I think they are much more even albums, although for me it's actually quite a hard pick between those two albums. I love them both. I can see why this might be slightly more popular. Just have songs that maybe are a bit more accessible. But all in all, they're two super high quality, coherent albums. Played with the same band. They're evolving slightly, of course, from one album to the next. But I look at this as a pair in the same way as Kimono Mayas and Propaganda. And of course, they also play with the same band on the next album, In Outer Space, or Sparks in Outer Space. And I feel that maybe is a little bit like the indiscreet in the trilogy, where it declines a little bit for me. But it's still a very, very solid album, the next one as well. It's just a bit more popish.
I think we will have a discussion about that.
We definitely do when we listen to it. I mean, here we have Sparks on the rise. They are getting more popular, more played on the radio, and that's going to peak on the next album, where we find the most popular or highest charting songs that Sparks ever made, actually, in the US. That will be a discussion we will do when we listen to it. But it's definitely a highlight album. Picking songs from this is really hard, I think. Yeah, but Chris's picks, Sherlock Holmes and Nicotina, are definitely not bad picks. And I could have listed half the album at least.
No, I could have also done that. If I would choose three, it would be Sherlock Holmes, Angst in My Pants, and Instant Weight Loss. And as much as I love Womp That Sucker, this, it ranks even higher for me.
Yeah.
I think it has to do with the songs. It has even kind of more unique songs than that album.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe at least more variations than Womp That Sucker.
Yeah. And if we talk about coherence, maybe Womp That Sucker is actually more coherent than this one.
Yeah,
In the
it's more
style.
rock oriented
Yeah.
from song to song to song. They're all, or at least describing it as a whole, it's more energetic from
it is.
more punch in the face type of thing. They get a little bit more quieter here in Angst in My Pants. You have Sherlock Holmes, you have Instant Weight Loss. Not slow songs necessarily, but they are the energy levels are not as high as the songs around, and maybe that can be said of even some of the others there as well. A bit more varied, definitely, and turning up the, I would call it electronica, but a bit more synth heavy than Womp That Sucker was, and of course that's going to just increase gradually as we go through the next albums as well. It's like rock and synth is doing like that in a way, until it's all electronic in the end, which leads to the decline of the band as they are here. The other members, they will gradually leave as they're not playing anymore. It's all the synths and the rhythm machines and
It is.
and automation, you could say.
I think in outer space kind of has a mix of both of those extremes.
Yeah,
Mm.
it gets more balance there, and then as we go to pulling rabbits out of a hat, it's more or less all full-blown 80s electronica, pop electronica.
Mm. Lots to look forward to.
Lots to look for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else to say before we round it off?
No, I will go home and put it on again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing it from A to B.
Now you're allowed to listen to
Now
this.
I'm allowed to listen. That's
It's
good.
going to be interesting. I mean, now we are almost in December here, and I know Spotify is going to change that, but they come with this year list. What have you listened to the most this year?
Yeah.
And I would be surprised if it wasn't songs from Angst in My Pants or Womp That Sucker. I'm a little bit uncertain what it would be actually. That is topping the list for me in Spotify. So I listened to these two albums a lot, along with other Sparks. It's really been a Sparks year for me. That's because I listen to it a lot when I exercise. It's really great exercise music. It's high energetic. It gives you a lot of energy. Recommend it.
We can come back to when the list is finalized.
Yeah.
You must tell us.
I will.
I just listen to myself when I exercise, so it's quite boring.
Yeah. No,
But it's a very good car album. This one as well.
driving through it, listening to it, exercising to it. It fits all needs.
It does.
Yeah. And so I don't think we have anything more to say. I think we'll round it off there. So let us know both what you think about the song Eaten by the Monsters of Love and what you think about the album as a whole. Let us know in the comments below. We'll be back in a couple of days. We're not rounding off this period quite yet. We'll listen to 2 bonus tracks, at least. So we'll be back in a couple of days with the first one of those. But until then, you must all have big thanks for joining us on this album as well. We really appreciate reading the comments that you give us, and just continue to do that. We will continue to read them. So thank you, and until we're back in a couple of days, you must all have a great day, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you, and see you soon.
And don't get eaten by the monsters of love.